Have you ever wondered why your cat seems obsessed with taking your seat? It's more than just about warmth. There's a surprising reason behind it that reveals something fascinating about their feelings for you. Ignore this, and you could miss out on decoding one of the most special ways your cat connects with you. Reason number 9. They love your scent. Ever wondered why your cat seems magnetically drawn to your chair? To them, it's far more than just a place to sit. It's a treasure trove filled with the scent of their favorite person. Cats have an extraordinary sense of smell, nearly 14 times stronger than ours, which makes them highly attuned to the world of aromas. Your chair carries the essence of you, a blend of familiarity and comfort that your cat finds irresistible. When your cat curls up in your spot, they're not just being mischievous or territorial. They're surrounding themselves with a fragrance that symbolizes safety and affection. In the complex world of feline behavior, scents are deeply meaningful. They guide interactions, create emotional anchors, and provide a sense of stability. To your cat, your scent isn't just a physical presence, it's a source of emotional reassurance. Your chair, infused with your unique aroma, becomes a refuge for your cat, especially when you're not nearby. It's their way of staying connected to you, finding calm in your absence, and basking in a space that feels uniquely yours. They're drawn to the invisible bond that lingers in the air, one that reinforces the connection they cherish with you. This behavior also reveals your cat's instincts as a creature of comfort. Cats are naturally drawn to places that make them feel secure, and your scent plays a key role in creating that sense of belonging. Whether it's your chair, a favorite sweater, or the bed you just left, these objects act like a bridge between their world and yours. Rather than seeing this as mere stubbornness or a quirky habit, try viewing it through your cat's eyes. To them, your chair represents more than convenience. It's a sanctuary imbued with the presence of the person they hold dearest. By choosing your spot, they're demonstrating how much they value you in the only way they know how. Reason number 8. They want your attention. Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to have an uncanny ability to claim your seat when you stand up? This isn't just a coincidence. It's a calculated move, a clever strategy to pull your focus right back to them. Cats are experts at getting what they want, and when they take your chair, it's their subtle or not so subtle way of saying, "Hey, don't forget about me." When your cat hops into your chair, it's rarely about finding the coziest spot in the room. Instead, they're acutely aware of the fact that this action will get a reaction from you. Whether you laugh at their antics, lovingly try to coax them out of the seat, or engage with them in any way, they've succeeded in grabbing your attention. For your cat, even the smallest response is a win. It reassures them that they're noticed, acknowledged, and, most importantly, loved. This behavior is especially common in cats who are deeply bonded with their humans. To them, taking over your seat is not just about proximity, it's about being where the action is. They know that your chair is a spot you'll return to, so by claiming it, they've placed themselves right at the center of your focus. And if you're still nearby, they'll often take the opportunity to snuggle, nuzzle, or even stretch out invitingly, signaling their need for affection and interaction. Cats are observant and highly intelligent animals. They quickly learn what works when it comes to getting their humans' attention. Over time, they associate certain behaviors, like sitting in your chair, with predictable outcomes, such as petting, playful scolding, or even just a smile. This isn't random behavior, it's a well-thought-out move to reinforce their connection with you. Beyond their desire for attention, this behavior also highlights their social side. While cats are often perceived as independent creatures, they have an undeniable need for companionship and interaction with their humans. Taking your chair is their way of bridging that gap, ensuring they're physically close to you while also making themselves impossible to ignore. And let's not forget the playful element of this act. Cats are naturally curious and mischievous, and their antics often have a layer of humor to them. By claiming your seat, they might also be engaging in a bit of lighthearted mischief, testing the boundaries of your shared relationship. It's their way of keeping life interesting and making sure you're paying attention to them, not your phone, your book, or the TV. So, the next time you catch your cat lounging in your spot, take a moment to appreciate the layers of meaning behind this simple action. They're not just looking for comfort, They're actively seeking your love, attention, and companionship. That chair, to them, isn't just a piece of furniture. It's a stage where they can star in your life, reminding you that your focus belongs right where they are. Reason number 7. They're drawn to warmth. Ever noticed your cat leaping into your recently vacated seat and curling up as though they've discovered the ultimate cozy paradise? That's because, to them, they truly have. Cats are naturally drawn to warm, snug spots, and your chair, still radiating the heat from your body, feels like a personalized heated cushion made just for them. Unlike humans, cats have a slightly higher body temperature, typically around 101 to 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. This means they're instinctively on the lookout for ways to conserve and maintain their warmth, especially during cooler times. A recently used chair is the perfect find. It's toasty, comfortable, and already carries the added bonus of your scent. For your cat, it's the equivalent of finding a sunbeam on a cold day. Warmth plays a vital role in your cat's comfort and relaxation. In the wild, warmth is associated with safety and energy conservation, and domestic cats retain these instincts. By settling into your chair, your cat isn't just chasing comfort. They're also seeking a spot where they can fully relax and feel secure. Warm places help them unwind, making it easier for their muscles to loosen and their bodies to rest. Your chair also offers something unique that goes beyond just being warm. It's familiar. The combination of heat and your lingering scent creates an environment that feels safe and inviting. This blend of physical and emotional comfort makes your seat irresistible, especially after you've left it behind. Interestingly, cats are masters of efficiency. Why spend time finding another warm spot when your recently vacated chair is readily available? It's like a little reward for their patience as they waited for you to leave. They're not being sneaky or trying to claim territory. They're simply drawn to the cozy retreat you've unintentionally provided. This behavior also highlights your cat's adaptability and resourcefulness. While they might have their favorite spots around the house, they're quick to recognize opportunities to maximize their comfort. Whether it's a sun-soaked windowsill, a soft blanket fresh from the dryer, or your pre-warmed chair, they're always on the hunt for that perfect place to settle in. So, the next time you find your cat lounging in your seat, don't be too quick to move them. Instead, take it as a small reminder of how much they appreciate the warmth and comfort you provide, even when you're not actively giving it. After all, your chair isn't just a piece of furniture to them. It's a temporary sanctuary, a cozy haven that speaks to their most basic needs for security and warmth. And who knows? Maybe sharing your chair with your feline friend is a small price to pay for the joy of knowing you've made their world just a little more comfortable. After all, isn't it nice to think that even the simplest of your actions, like warming a seat, brings happiness to your furry companion? Reason number 6, it's their way of bonding. When you hug or sit close to someone you care about, it strengthens your connection. Cats, in their own unique way, have a version of this too. By claiming your chair, or even subtly or not so subtly nudging you out of it, they're expressing their desire to bond with you. In the wild, cats form social connections by sharing spaces, grooming one another, and resting in close proximity. These behaviors help establish trust and camaraderie within their groups. Domestic cats may not live in the wild anymore, but those instincts persist, shaping how they interact with their human companions. When your cat takes over your seat, it's their way of saying, I want to share this space with you, even if you're not here right now. This isn't just about comfort or convenience. It's a deeply instinctive gesture. By sitting where you've just been, your cat is immersing themselves in your presence. The lingering warmth and scent of your chair become a stand-in for your companionship, helping them feel closer to you even in your absence. It's as if they're borrowing a piece of your essence to keep themselves connected to you. Cats are also territorial creatures, but in the context of bonding, territory takes on a different meaning. By claiming your chair, they're not asserting dominance, they're blending their space with yours. This shared sense of belonging fosters a closer relationship, allowing them to feel like a true part of your world. This behavior can be especially pronounced in cats who feel a strong attachment to their human companions. For them, your chair isn't just a random spot in the house. It's a place that represents your presence, your habits, and the time you spend there. By resting in your seat, they're forging a deeper connection with you in the quiet, subtle way that cats often prefer. Interestingly, this is also why your cat might sit on your lap or snuggle close to you whenever possible. Physical closeness is a core way for cats to bond with those they trust and love. When they choose your chair, they're extending this behavior to your belongings, sharing in the spaces that matter most to you. So, the next time you find your cat lounging in your seat, consider it a sweet gesture of affection. It's their way of sharing a part of your world and showing their love in the quiet, meaningful way only cats can. Far from being a nuisance, this behavior is a heartfelt expression of the bond they feel with you, proof that, in their own special way, they cherish you as much as you cherish them. Reason number 5, their curiosity takes over. Ever catch your cat sniffing, circling, or pawing at your chair before finally settling into it? That's their innate curiosity in action. Cats are natural explorers, and to them, your recently vacated seat is more than just a chair. It's a fascinating little puzzle waiting to be unraveled. When you leave your spot, your cat's finely tuned senses kick into high gear. They immediately pick up on the scents, warmth, and subtle traces of your presence left behind. What were you eating? Did you spill a crumb? Were you calm, happy, or maybe a little stressed? Your chair carries a rich tapestry of sensory information, and for your inquisitive feline, it's like flipping through a diary that offers glimpses into your world. Cats rely heavily on their sense of smell to gather information about their surroundings. A single sniff can tell them more than we could imagine where you've been, what you've touched, and even what mood you were in while sitting there. By investigating your seat, they're indulging their insatiable curiosity while also satisfying their need to feel connected to your daily activities. This behavior goes beyond mere sniffing or lounging. It's a form of engagement, a way for your cat to feel involved in your life. When they circle or paw at your chair, they're marking it as their temporary territory, blending their presence with yours. It's their way of saying, I'm part of your world, and I want to understand it better. Interestingly, this curiosity isn't just about you. It's about the environment you've influenced. Cats are drawn to novelty, and your chair, freshly vacated and infused with the nuances of your recent activity, becomes a hotspot of intrigue. Whether it's the lingering aroma of your coffee, the faint scent of your lotion, or the warmth left behind by your body, your seat tells a story they're eager to decode. This behavior is a testament to your cat's intelligence and their desire to stay connected to their environment. It also reflects their need for stimulation, mental and sensory alike. Exploring your chair is their way of staying sharp and satisfying their natural urge to investigate. So, the next time you find your cat thoroughly examining your seat before curling up in it, don't see it as mere curiosity. It's their way of engaging with the world around them and, more importantly, with you. They're not just sitting in your chair, they're immersing themselves in the essence of your day, piecing together a little puzzle that helps them feel closer to you. Reason number 4, they crave comfort and calm energy. Cats are true connoisseurs of comfort, always seeking out the coziest spots in the house, and your seat is no exception. They instinctively sense where you've been most relaxed, and the moment you stand up, they make a beeline for that warm, inviting space. Your cat's keen awareness goes beyond just physical warmth. They're highly attuned to your body and its subtle signals. From the faint impression of your posture to the residual warmth left behind, your chair becomes a beacon of tranquility that draws them in. Cats are incredibly perceptive. They can even detect changes in your breathing patterns or mood when you're sitting there. To them, your chair isn't just a place to sit. It's a snapshot of the peaceful energy you radiated while you occupied it. When your cat hops into your chair, they're doing more than seeking a warm or soft spot. They're immersing themselves in the essence of your comfort. The calm and ease you experienced while sitting there linger like an invisible aura, and your cat is drawn to it like a magnet. For them, it's not just about physical coziness. It's about absorbing the soothing vibe you've left behind, making the space feel like a sanctuary. Cats are creatures of habit, but they're also deeply intuitive. They associate your chair with relaxation and security because it's a place where they've observed you feeling at ease. By claiming that spot, they're aligning themselves with your sense of calm, as if they're borrowing a bit of your tranquility for their own well-being. This behavior also reflects their instinct to seek out safe and peaceful spaces. In the wild, a secure and comfortable resting place is essential for survival. Though your domestic cat isn't fending off predators, the instinct remains. Your chair becomes a perfect resting place because it carries your scent, your warmth, and your energy, all of which signal safety and relaxation. Instead of moving them, consider sitting beside them or giving them a gentle pet. It's a small way to acknowledge their desire to share in your comfort and to deepen the unique bond you both share. To your cat, your chair isn't just furniture, it's a gateway to feeling closer to you, both physically and emotionally. Reason number 3, they're marking their territory. Does your cat confidently sprawl across your chair as if it's their personal throne? That's because, in their mind, it is. Cats are inherently territorial creatures, and when they take over your seat, they're not just getting comfortable, they're making a statement. In the wild, cats mark their territory using scent glands on their paws, cheeks, and even their tails. These markers communicate ownership and boundaries to other animals. While your home might be a far cry from the wilderness, those instincts remain strong. By settling into your seat, your cat is subtly marking the spot as part of their domain, blending their scent with yours to establish a shared connection. This behavior isn't just about ownership, it's also about familiarity. Your seat carries your scent, warmth, and energy, all of which create a space that feels safe and reassuring. By claiming your chair, they're not only marking their territory, but also reinforcing their bond with you. It's their way of saying, "This is mine, but it's ours too." Cats often choose the spaces that matter most to their humans, as these are the places that feel significant. Your chair, a spot you frequently occupy, becomes a prized location in their eyes. Their presence there is less about asserting dominance and more about securing a space that feels important and comforting. And let's not forget the playful side of this behavior. Cats have a knack for cheeky antics, and claiming your chair might be their way of reminding you who really runs the house. Their thrown behavior is often accompanied by that signature look of feline satisfaction, as if to say, "You may pay the bills, but I'm in charge here." So, the next time your cat commandeers your seat, don't see it as an act of rebellion. Instead, recognize it as a blend of instinct, affection, and a bit of playful mischief. They're not just marking territory, they're sharing a space with you, making it part of their world while keeping you close to theirs. Reason number 2, it's about social hierarchy. Ever feel like your cat thinks they run the house? That's because, in their eyes, they do. Cats, even the domesticated ones lounging in your living room, are guided by an instinctual sense of hierarchy, and taking your seat is one way they assert their position. In the wild, the most dominant cats claim the prime resting spots, whether it's a sunny rock or a sheltered perch. These locations signify status, providing safety, warmth, and the best vantage point to monitor their surroundings. Your chair, especially if it's a place you frequent, becomes the ultimate power spot in your home. By taking over your seat, your cat is sending a subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, message: "This is mine now, and I'm in charge here." This behavior isn't necessarily about dominance in an aggressive sense. It's more about confidence and a touch of playful self-importance. Cats are keen observers, and they know that your chair is significant to you. By claiming it, they're staking their place in the social order of the household, positioning themselves as an equal, or perhaps even a notch above. Interestingly, this isn't just about your chair. You might notice your cat claiming other important spots, like your bed or a spot near your desk. These actions reflect their desire to be in the center of attention and activity, reinforcing their role as a key member of the pride. Cats are also experts at blending hierarchy with affection. While taking your chair might seem like a power move, it's also their way of staying close to you and sharing in your routines. They're not just saying, "I'm the boss." They're also saying, "I want to be where you are because you're important to me." Letting them revel in their perceived status every now and then might just be the key to a happy household. After all, in their eyes, a little seat stealing is just part of being the ruler of their kingdom, you included. Reason number 1, they're mimicking you. Have you ever caught your cat sitting in your chair as if they're trying to be just like you? That's not a coincidence. Cats are keen observers of their humans, and one of their endearing quirks is mimicking the behaviors of the people they love most. When your cat takes your seat, they're not simply stealing your spot, they're imitating you. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and they learn by watching their environment closely, especially when it involves their favorite human. Your chair, where you spend time relaxing, working, or eating, becomes a focal point for their observations. By sitting there, they're participating in your routine in their own feline way, sharing in your habits and rituals. This mimicry is a strong indication of the bond you share. It shows that your cat feels close to you, trusts you, and even sees you as a role model of sorts. In the same way that kittens learn from their mothers or other cats in their social group, your cat adapts to your behavior, signaling their attachment and admiration. Sitting in your chair also offers your cat a tangible way to connect with you, especially when you're not immediately available. By imitating your behavior, they're reinforcing their role as part of your pack or family unit. It's their way of saying, I want to be where you are and do what you do. This behavior can be particularly noticeable when you've spent a lot of time in that chair. Whether you're reading, working, or simply relaxing, your cat sees your actions and wants to engage with the same environment. It's not just about comfort or warmth, it's about understanding and sharing your world. Moreover, cats are territorial, but in a way that also reflects affection. By claiming your chair, they're mingling their scent with yours, reinforcing the sense of connection between you. It's a symbolic act of blending their presence with yours, making the space uniquely ours rather than just yours. So, the next time your cat hops into your chair, take it as a compliment. They're not trying to annoy you or assert dominance. They're simply trying to feel closer to you, copying your actions as a gesture of trust and affection. It's one of the many subtle ways cats show their love, proving that even their smallest actions carry a deeper meaning. Now you know why your cat takes your seat. It's their way of bonding with you and expressing something deeper. If you enjoyed learning this, hit that like button and let me know in the comments if your cat has ever done this.